everyone, so for this eyebrow tutorial I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pro palette, and I forgot to show you the shade that I'm gonna use to begin with. It is the dark brown duo, and I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills 7B brush, and I'm using the lighter shade in that duo, in the dark brown duo. And I begin at the bottom of my brow, towards the inner of my brow, and I start creating the outline, and then I go to the top, and I also begin I begin more towards the middle, and then move myself towards the front, towards my inner brow, and then I outline that, and then I start filling in the eyebrow with that same shade. I use 3 shades for my brows, guys. I like the ombre brows, and I use 3 shades. I use a light, medium, and a dark. I feel like that will really help you in creating that ombre brow that I love. I really like a bold brow, so I go pretty intense, but I love it. So yeah, just fill in that brow with that lighter shade and that duo powder, and yeah, so fade up the inner area so you kind of create that blend towards the beginning. And then so here I'm going to go in with the darker shade in that duo powder, and on the bottom I do go closer to my inner brow, and I do outline it closer to that area. And then yeah, I start outlining more towards the middle, because that medium shade is going to go in the middle of your brow, so you're going to fill it in more towards the middle, and then move yourself to the end, even though we're going to add a darker shade in that area, but you'll already have that area filled in, so you don't have to do as much work. So yeah, just fill in any areas you see. And so yeah, I love these powders. They're just so easy to work with. They're really manageable, and I just love them. And then here I'm showing you the actual palette. You see it has a lot of different shades, and I'm using the ash brown shade, but I'm using the darker brown in that little duo powder, and I'm only, as you can see here, I'm only adding that to the tail of my brow. So that is the darker shade. And just do the same, outline, and then fill. And yeah, guys, so you can also use the spoolie to remove any harsh lines you see, because I'm gonna go in and carve my eyebrows anyways, so if some additional product goes on my skin, it doesn't really matter. Guys, really, carving out your eyebrows is a game changer. It like perfects your brows. I love this. I never used to do it. I would just leave my brows as they are there, and go on with my day. But so I've started to carve my eyebrows. I've been doing it for a while. Here I'm going in with my number 20 Anastasia brush. It's a flat top brush, and I'm going to start carving out my eyebrow here. I begin in my inner brow and work myself towards the end, going a little lower than what I actually shaded in for my brow. I feel like it kind of helps. Not too much lower, guys, just a little teeny tiny bit. Close, pretty close, just not exactly where you made the shading. So yeah, using a light hand on this will really help you. And patience is key, guys. You really need to be patient for this. I know when you're on the go, this might not be a good idea unless you know you have a lot of practice already and you've pretty much excelled that masterpiece. But so yeah, I'm just carving here, and then kind of blending down. Make sure there's not so much concealer on your brush when you're carving out your eyebrow, because that'll kind of make it kind of hard. What I do is I put the concealer on the top of my hand. No, wait, the palm. No, yeah, the top of my hand, and then I brush some of the concealer off, and then just go in with a little bit of concealer on that brush to start carving it out. And here in a bit you'll see that I start carving out the top. Oh no, wait, I have to blend as I go. I have to blend my concealer out because I have really dry skin. Like I have dry skin, and I don't like to prep my face so much before I do my brows, because then you'll see like the oils and the moisturizer you use, it kind of messes with shaping your brow. Like it makes the powder a little harder to work with. I like my powder to be, you know, dry as it should be. But so yeah, I just blend that out with my Morphe sponge. I love that sponge, guys. I usually have long nails, so if I use the beauty blender, the actual beauty blender, I rip it, and it's so fragile, that beauty blender. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but I also really love this Morphe sponge. It's awesome. So I'm carving out the top of my brows. Like I said, it's one of it's really hard for me. It's the hardest part about carving my eyebrows, doing the top, and I don't really have a light hand for my top eyebrows, which I should. It's just really hard. I think I freak out, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, go fast. But no, it's easier to go a little slower. And then so yeah, just start blending that concealer. Start blending it upward in upward strokes, and then just blend it out as much as you can. And yeah, so like I said, it just takes patience. I know it's kind of hard when you're going to work in the morning and trying to do all of this work on your eyebrows. But yeah, so anywhere you see any harsh concealer lines, just start slowly blending that out as well. As you can see, I'm doing there. Just blend that out, baby. Just kidding, guys. So yeah, and then having a mirror close to you and then one in back of it a little farther away kind of helps see any little defects on your brows. And then from afar you can really see the defects, so that really helps me when I'm doing my makeup. So here, as you can see, I made a little I connected my concealer more towards the middle so I can see where to start my other brow. And then I start carving that out very slowly, and then blending it up. You can see I'm going very slow. Like I said, the top of my brows, like carving that out is pretty hard for me. But I know you guys can do it. Just practice. And then just remember, if you go too low with that concealer, just fix it. Remember, guys, it's just makeup. We can wipe it off and start all over. I mean, not when we're going to work, right, in the morning, but yeah, when you're just practicing it, just start all over in that little area. Don't take your whole eyebrow off, just in that little area. So yeah, there I'm just blending once again. I love to blend as I go because of the fact that my skin is so dry. So yeah, when I do the rest of my face, I blend, or I moisturize with my like intense moisturizer after I'm done with my brows. So for the rest of my face, I'm saying. So there you can see I went a little lower, so I'm adding more powder to that eyebrow just because I made it a little thinner than the other one. And then just add more, very precisely, guys. Okay, so here I'm going in with the same brush I used to carve out my eyebrows with no additional product. Just go in and start blending that middle area out so you don't look like, you know, Frida Kahlo or anything like that. But I mean, she's a wonderful woman. But so here I kind of messed it up, and when I was blending it out, I pulled a little bit of the concealer that was on there too harsh that I forgot to blend. I pulled it up and it went in my eyebrow. Don't get a makeup wipe or anything. Just use your spoolie to fix that. Just blend it out with your spoolie, with no product or anything. Just blend that out and fix any other little defects you see. So yeah, just keep blending and try to blend as much as you can. So there I'm going in with my Benefit brow gel. I love this stuff, guys. I went into Sephora because I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, and they were out of it. And my girl, you know who you are, she recommended this brow gel, and I love it. I thought I wasn't gonna like it because the brush is so weird, but I love it. I love it so much. And I just feel like as you're brushing, like it really accentuates your little brow hairs and makes your eyebrows look so full. So I'm getting close to the end of this video, guys, and I've already set and done the rest of my face for this makeup tutorial. The gel is one of the last things I do. But yeah, so if you like this video, let me know. I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer any of them. I hope I was pretty detailed, and I'll keep doing voiceovers for a while just because I'm not so comfortable yet with, you know, doing an actual video where I'm talking and you can see me, but soon enough I'll get more comfortable with this and start doing those kinds of videos. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and I hope you really liked this video. Like I said, let me know if you have any questions, and thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. See you on my next one.